A solution was developed using the Reaction Plan Manager++ software, and it's been running for a while in the production area. Now you're an engineer and you need to make updates to that solution. I need to make modifications to it. Maybe I want to change some of the instructions. Maybe I want to change how the report's displayed to the operator on the shop floor. How do I do that? Well, one thing you can do is you could stop production, make the modifications using the Reaction Plan Manager++ software out on the shop floor, and then release it back to production. And that's not a good idea because now you're stopping production. I'd rather bring it to my desk, make the modifications, and then release it back to production. Remember, each copy of Reaction Plan Manager requires a unique repository. You cannot share repository. So I really need to copy or move the solution from production to my desk, make the modifications to it, and then release it back to production. And I want to do that without losing any data. So they can continue to run production, they can continue to collect data, measure their parts, and there are no issues. So how do I do that? Well, there's a tool inside Reaction Plan Manager++ called the Import tool. The Import tool will allow you to import a solution from one repository and bring it into another. To access the Import tool, it's a button in the edit mode. So I'll click on the Edit button here. That'll take us to the Edit mode, and you'll see an Import button right here. When I click on the Import button, this window will come up. It's asking you to identify the solution that you want to import. Now, when I pick the solution, it'll have to be a solution that's not in the current repository. So I'll click on this PC, click on C, go to Users, go to Me, go to Documents. And I know I have a solution here that I want to import. This is the solution that I was working on at my desk. So if I click on this, say OK, it'll recognize that this solution already exists in the current repository. And it's asking us, do you want to continue to import this solution? I'll say yes. It says you have chosen a solution that already exists. The import solution changes will be merged into this solution. Do you want to continue? I'll say yes. The solution was successfully imported. Now I'll go back to the view mode so it makes it a little easier for you to see. You can see I still have my solutions here. I've lost no data. However, the solution was redesigned. All the individual holes were put into one group, and I also now have a bolt hole template, so I can use the bolt hole analysis to actually perform a more in-depth analysis of this hole pattern. So you can see it's really pretty simple. You just use the Import tool to move your solutions from one repository to another.